Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel. This is your ICT Tech Guru. Kung bago ka pa lang sa channel ko, huwag kalimutang mag-subscribe at i-hit ang notification bell para updated ka sa ating mga videos. Dito po sa aking channel, marami pa po kayong videos na pwedeng panoorin at paniguradong marami kayong matututunan sa mga videos na yan. So for today's video, ituturo ko sa inyo kung paano i-download at paano i-accomplish itong mid-year review form or yung MRF na tinatawag. So yung MRF, isa to sa mga attachment na or dun sa mga MOVs na kailangan nating i-provide para sa ating IPCRF, no? So every year naman hinahanap itong mid-year review form. So ano ba tong mid-year review form? So sa madaling sabi, sa madaling paliwanag, ang mid-year review form ina-accomplish ito dun sa middle ng school year. So para mas makita kung ano pa yung mga kailangang i-improve ng teachers in terms of the performance, and at the same time, ano pa yung mga bagay, ano pa yung mga MOVs na kailangang i-prepare or i-accomplish ng mga teachers natin para sa kanilang performance rating. So dito nakalagay note to the rater. So meaning to say, itong mid-year review form, usually ina-accomplish ito ng ating mga rater or ng mga head teachers, ng mga master teachers or ng school head. Sila yung nag-accomplish ito together with the ratees or yung mga teachers natin para sabihin, ito kailangan mo pa tong improve or kailangan mo pang i-prepare yung mga documents na to para maganda or mataas yung rating mo for this school year. So nakalagay dito, note to the rater. This mid-year review form or MRF gives you the chance to confer with the teachers or ratees for them to improve performance. So para ito, mas makita nila kung let's say hindi medyo alanganin ng performance nila, mabibigyan pa sila ng chance para mas maitaas pa yung performance nila at ma-improve pa yung performance nila. So, at the middle of school year, at least, no, hindi na sa dulo, dito pa lang sa kalagitnaan ng school year, ma-notify na sila kung ano pa yung mga kailangan nilang i-prepare, ano pa yung kailangan nilang improve. So, you need to provide suggestions, recommendations, and or the most appropriate technical assistance to support teachers in achieving their targets. So note that the mid-year review is for performance monitoring and coaching. So the final rating depends solely on the year-end evaluation. So ito, hindi naman siya sinasama doon sa may actual na rating natin doon sa IPCRF, no? Pero isa to sa mga MOVs natin na hinahanap dun sa ating IPCRF. Again, yung final rating natin depends solely on the year-end evaluation. So ito ay mid-year review lang kung nasaan na ba yung mga teachers in terms of preparation ng mga documents for their year-end evaluation. So, ito yung steps in conducting mid-year review. Assess the teacher's portfolio using suggested mid-year review form. You may write appropriate feedback, reflection notes to give reasons for your initial rating. So, ito may mga initial ratings na kasi na ibibigay na, tingin natin, ito yung pwedeng maging score mo dito sa part na to, then magkakaroon ka na ng idea kung ano sa tingin mo yung magiging rating mo dun sa year-end evaluation natin. So, hindi pa ito yung final, but then again, it will give you an idea kung ano yung magiging rating mo at the end of the school year. So, conduct mid-year review conference to discuss initial ratings with the ratees. So, as master teacher, as school head teachers or school head, so dapat sinasabi natin, dinidiscuss natin dun sa mga dinidiscuss nila, no, rather yung mga yung initial findings, no, initial ratings dun sa mga ratees or dun sa mga beginning at saka proficient teachers. So discuss with the ratees their respective performance concerns, o ano pa yung mga kailangan nilang i-improve, ano pa yung mga kailangan nilang i-prepare for the year-end evaluation. Then step 4, monitor teacher performance and coach them using performance monitoring and coaching form and mid-year review form. So, para sa mga master teachers, ito yung magiging tool nila para i-identify yung mga, ano pa yung mga kailangan i-improve, no, ng mga teachers nila in terms of performance, and ilalagay nila yon dun sa kanilang PMCF or yung performance monitoring and coaching form. So, i-accomplish na natin. So, in-explain ko lang po siya. At least, alam nyo kung para sa itong mid-year review form. So, lalagay natin yung school year. So, may drop-down naman dyan. So, dapat 2025 to 2026. So, kung hindi ako nagkakamali, laging same lang din naman. So, every year, pare-pareho lang din naman yung itsura ng mid-year review form. So, nag-iiba lang yan doon sa mga objectives per year. Pero, it's the same. Pareho lang din naman yan every year. So, career stage. So, may beginning, proficient, highly proficient, distinguished. So, kung T1 to T3 ka, beginning towards proficient. Kung T4 to T7 ka, proficient, highly proficient, master teacher, 1 and 2, distinguished, 3 to 5. So, kung beginning towards proficient ka, so click mo lang yan, then click start. And then you will be transferred on this page. Now, ilalagay mo lang yung name of employee. So, let's say, Juan T. De La Cruz. Ayan. Tapos yung position mo, let's say teacher. Ayan. Let's say teacher 2. And then division or school, Cavite Province. Then slash San Jose Community High School. So, ganun lang naman siya kadaling i-accomplish. Tapos, name operator yung magre-rate sa inyo. So, usually yung head teacher, yung master teacher, or yung school head. So, sa senior high kasi master teacher. So, lalagay lang natin dito yung master teacher. So, let's say for example, Marian A. Rivera. Tapos, ang position niya is master teacher 1. Tapos, date of review. So, usually sa middle ng school year to. So, for this year, pwedeng December or pwedeng January. So, let's say, try natin December to, let's say, 2025. Yan. And then, ayan na siya. So, dito, makikita nyo dito, yung class, yung objective, yung timeline, yung weight, yung MOV na kailangan nyo i-prepare, tapos yung mid-year review rating. So, kung kung nag-classroom observation tool ka na, or nag-COT, or nagpa-observe ka na, nag-CO ka na, pwedeng ilagay mo na dito yung rating mo, yung initial rating mo. Yan. Yan, pwede mo na ilagay. So, kung wala, pwede naman na tansya-tansyahin. Kasi again, pwedeng initial result, or tingin mo ba makukuha mo to, or ma-achieve mo tong rating na to, or feeling mo ito yung rating na yung score na makukuha mo for this specific objective. So, pwedeng ganun siya. And then, quality. So, katulong mo dito yung master teacher or yung head teacher mo. So, yan. So, ilagay mo lang yung mga initial scores. Yan. Lagay mo lang siya. Yan. Ganyan lang siya. So, may drop down dyan. Ilalagay mo naman siya. So for example, tingin ko itong makakakuha ko ng 5 dito sa objective na to. Then, dito naman, since N ko ito, feeling ko 4 lang yung makukuha kong rating dito. Tapos sa timeliness, 4 lang din. So, dito naman, feeling ko 5, makaka-5 or ma-achieve ko naman tong objective na to. So, nasa gitna na kasi ako ng school year. So, at least kahit pa paano ma-assess mo na, no? Or, meron ka ng idea kung ano yung mga possible rating mo sa possible rating mo doon sa end of sa year-end evaluation. So, let's say for example, ito, nagpa-CO na ako, yan, may score na ako ng 5, so ilalagay ko na siya dyan ng 5. So, let's say for example, ito, class record, test, so feeling ko naman mapoprovide ko to, so, ang initial score ko dito, let's say 5, kasi feeling ko naman mapoprovide ko siya. So, dito, communicated promptly, so siguro, medyo magkakaroon ako ng problema or mahirapan ako. So, sige, initial result ko lang naman dito, or na ibibigay sa atin ng ating master teacher or ng rater 4. So again, hindi pa naman ito yung final na rating mo. So magbibigyan ka lang yan ng idea kung ano pa yung kailangan mo i-prepare. So let's say for example, para sa objective 12, ito yung mga MOVs na kailangan mong i-prepare. So kung wala ka pa at this point, so at least, diba, meron ka pang time to provide yung mga MOVs na yon. So ayan. So tuloy natin, ha. Yan. So, ilagay nyo lang yung mga scores or initial assessments ninyo dyan. Then, there. So, ayan na. So, ganyan. And then, pwede kayo maglagay ng mga remarks mo dito. yung rater mo, yung maglalagay ng remarks. So, ayan. Kung ano-ano mga remarks, bahala na kayo. Let's say, let's say, lock session, something like that. So, kung ano-ano yung mga pwedeng reminders or ano yung mga pwedeng suggestion sa iyo ng master teacher mo or ng head teacher mo para ma-achieve mo yung high score dun sa specific objective na yon. Okay? So, once you're done, yan, ilagay mo lang dito, prepared by Juan T. De la Cruz. Then, position. So, let's say, teacher 2. Then, yung date. December 2, 2026. And then, yung rater natin. So, si Marian A. Rivera. Master Teacher 1. Master Teacher 1. Tapos, yung date. So, let's say, December 2, 2025. Oh, sorry. 2025 pala to. Ayan. Tapos, yung approving authority. Yung approving authority natin, sila, for example, kung teacher 2 ka, tapos master teacher 1, yung iyong rater, school principal or school head, yung ating approving authority. So, let's say, ilagay natin, Dennis A. Trillo, EDD. Ayan. Position, principal 4. Tapos yung date natin, December 2, 2025. So, kapag na-accomplish mo na to, tapos ka na dyan lahat-lahat, then, click mo na next. Ayan. So, dito naman, yung core competency. So, again, for this school year kasi, 95% will be coming from the IPCRF and then 5% ng ating total rating, performance rating will be coming from core competencies. So, here, magkakaroon tayo ng assessment, so initial assessment doon sa ating mga core competencies, self-management, professionalism and ethics, result focus, teamwork and service orientation, and then innovation, gender sensitivity. So, ilalagay lang natin dito yung ating tingin natin initial performance natin. So, again, kasama nyo dito yung master teacher ninyo, yung school head ninyo, dito, yan. So, let's say, ayan, dito, kunyari, perfect naman si teacher about on the self-management. So, ayan, lalabas yung score niya, and then outstanding. So, again, this is initial rating pa lang to, no? Yung inyong, hindi pa to yung final or year-end performance rating. So, ayan. So, again, if nakita siguro ng master teacher mo na, let's say, medyo kulang pa or kailangan mo pang i-improve yung professionalism and ethics mo. So, again, you still have time, no? Kasi na halfway pa lang naman tayo ng school year. May time ka pa to improve yung performance mo with this part. So, kung bibigyan ka niya ng 4, so, at least, hindi pa to final or initial rating pa lang to. Again, you still have time para improve pa at maka-outstanding pa sa part na to. So, ayan. 5. Ayan. 5. Result focus. Ayan. So, let's say 4. So, again, depende yan. So, ilalagay mo lang yung mga input, yung mga initial scores nyo. So, wag kang mababahala if, let's say, bibigyan ka ng 3, ng 2, ng 1. So, again, magiging, instrument mo to para makita yung initial performance mo based dun sa impression ng rater natin. And, again, you still have time para i-improve pa yung performance mo dito. So, wala. Type mo lang siya. Ilagay mo lang din siya lahat. Yan. Kung ano man yung score na ibibigay sa initial score na ibibigay sa'yo. So, again, hindi pa to yung year end and hindi pa ito yung final score mo. So, you still have time to improve. So, mid-year review lang naman to. So, hindi ka pa na-perfect or very satisfactory ka pa. So, sa isang part dito sa core competency, so you still have time para i-improve pa. Ayan. So, lalabas na dyan. So, 4.6 2.9, so outstanding. So, yan na siya. Sa part 2 or sa core competencies. Again, ito ay 5% ng overall rating natin. So, kung tapos ka na, yan, ganyan lang siya. Then, next. So, ayan, lalabas na yung initial summary, yung part 3, summary of ratings for discussion. So, i-discuss sa inyo ng rater ninyo na ito yung mga scores na nakuha nyo, ganyan. Initially, again, hindi pa to yung final result, no? So, ayan. So, based sa initial performance mo, possible na ito yung magiging score mo. So, again, if tingin mo medyo mababa siya, so, may chance ka pa na improve pa yung performance mo. Okay? So, yan. Ganyan lang yan i-accomplish yung ating media review form. So, kung natuwa ka sa video na to, please give me a thumbs up at don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Yung download link, no, ng file na to makikita nyo on the description ng video na to. So, that's all for this tutorial. See you on our next video.